Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the All 49ers weekly film breakdown. I'm Grant Cohn, joined by Jack Hammer, who always does his homework. This week, he's watched the entire game, whereas I'm halfway through the second quarter. So I'm going to be learning along with you guys what Jack has to say. I do have some things I want to say as well. Some contributions I can make, just not a lot. So, Jack, how you doing? Good to see you.
Good. How you doing, Grant? Good to see you.
I'm
too.
hanging in there.
Yeah.
So where should we start today?
So, in this game, just to kind of recap it really quick, there's really, the first quarter was all 49ers, second quarter was all Saints, and then you kind of have the second half, which kind of goes both ways. So let's just start off like we normally do, though, and take a look at Nick Mullens, some good Nick and bad Nick.
All right, just a second. Let me call up the way I like to. This is week 10, Niners. And where are we starting out? First quarter, where are we going?
Let's go first quarter. Let's go right to 14-23. So it's going to be the second play of the game.
Okay, 14-23. Let me share the screen. Bear with me. Okay. Sharing the screen. Boom. Let me get that thing out of there. It doesn't help anyone, really. Okay. Boom. All right. Let's do this. Full screen, baby. Let's talk about it.
I really like what Shanahan did in this game. He came out running the ball to give Mullens a little bit of a chance. And this is a play that we saw them run a similar play against Philadelphia. I think it was the second play of the game against Philadelphia as well. It's just a real easy read. You got a flat at the back and a slant. Yep. And he does a really good job here of throwing the ball and getting it in there to, I believe that's Ayuk.
Yes, it is.
For a nice game.
It's so interesting how we watch these plays and put them in different sections. You put this in the good Shanahan section or the good Nick section?
I put it in a little bit of both, and the reason I put it in both is because we've seen this play be run this year a lot, and we've seen it be run really bad a lot of times by the other starter. So I think I want to that's why I wanted to highlight this one.
That's fair.
The game.
When I watched this play, what I was so impressed with was Ayuk. There's a lot going right here, but this is the first pass of the game. They want to get him established, to use a terrible word, and he's one-on-one against Marshawn Lattimore, who's one of my favorite corners in the league. Press man coverage. He could get jammed right here. Watch his release. I mean, we expect this from Ayuk, but this is a rookie going against a former top 10 pick, and he gets him leaning the wrong way, gets him off balance, gets him stumbling a little bit, gets a couple yards of separation. I mean, you couldn't do it much better than that. And then he gets what, 7 yards after the catch? Or I mean,
gets right down there, almost gets to the first down.
Looks like Jerry Rice there, man. I don't know. A little bit smaller Jerry Rice. He looks great.
It was really good. And he doesn't even Lattimore doesn't even get a hand on him.
No, and if you look again, Lattimore kind of stumbles. Just a little bit there, off balance. It's a hell of a cornerback and an even better wide receiver. Good pick.
Yeah, that was a good one.
All right. What else we got?
The next play is still in the first quarter. I think that's still in the first drive. It's going to be at 9:15.
Okay. Yes, another one. All right, let's watch it.
As I watched especially the first drive of this game, it was a really good drive. You could almost pick any play you want out of here, even the bad plays, because they come off the bad plays and make good ones.
Yes.
And this is once again, this is an easy read. It's going to just be right over the middle. He's the only receiver that's really open. Everybody else is pretty well covered. Hits him in stride, and he allows him to catch the ball and make another 5-6 yards after the catch. Really nice throw, gets him down there into scoring position.
Absolutely. Let's check out the throw again from the end zone. What's cool about this is this is Nick Mullens throwing off platform with a guy in his face, giving ground and hitting him in stride.
Yes, really like that, and he does
really
such a good job of that, buying a little bit of extra time.
Yes.
If I was going to criticize him at all, I'd just say he needs to be a little bit more consistent with his arm slot when he starts to do this, because that's why he's dropping the ball. Sometimes you see it come down low to the receiver. But that's really nice. That's a really good job by the quarterback to help his offensive line and get the ball to the receiver in motion.
And not panic. Now, Nick Mullens would end up taking a beating in this game. He hasn't really gotten hit yet. And you can see he's better before he gets hit, like every quarterback. But one more thing with this play, Ayuk again. This time he's in the slot. He's not getting press man coverage, but watch what he does. I'm not sure. That might be Janoris Jenkins. I'm not sure. But right now, hold on. Let's go take it back. Let's go frame by frame. Jenkins has no clue what route this is going to be. He's selling the vertical route pretty well. Well, not really, but he breaks down and gets him to lean the wrong direction. Again, just a little subtle cut leans the wrong direction open. gets himself open. It's not just Kyle Shanahan scheming him open. That's Ayuk.
Yeah,
So,
totally. Yep.
Love him.
Nice play.
And of course, yards after the catch, of course.
Yeah, and that's big with this offense.
Yeah.
So
all right. Well, Jerry Rice Jr., nice to watch it.
Definitely.
Yeah. All right. What's next?
Let's go to 2:13 of the first quarter. So they scored the touchdown there. They've had to punt the ball away. They get it back. And this is one of the best throws we've seen all year from a 49ers quarterback. When you look at everything that's involved. Yes,
it really is.
You're going to get you're going to get Dwelly and I think it's 89 is out there as well, running a seam route. You got Dwelly on the outside. Quick pressure on Mullens almost as soon as he gets off of his back foot.
Oh yeah.
Off the drop.
Just
guy coming right in his face, and he just throws a dime in there.
God. That would have ended Drew Brees' career right there.
Yeah. Yep.
He's lucky he's not 41, Nick Mullens. What a catch. What a freaking catch by Ross DeBoss.
Yeah. No, that was really good on both ends.
Oh, yeah, it was. It's funny. I put this play in the stock down section because I'm negative Nancy. And when I went back and watched it, I was like, yeah, it's a great throw from Nick Mullens. And yeah, it's a great freaking catch from Ross Dwelly. But Lakin Tomlinson, dude, can you hold on to your block and not get your quarterback killed? You're supposed to be one of the best players on your team. That's a question.
Yeah, that's exactly the same thing I thought too. Because he's on him. All of a sudden he loses them, and the guy just crushes Mullens right in the chops.
Oh, tough block, but still, you're getting help here. Trent Williams can pull it off. Is that on? I don't know who that's on, but anyway, make the block.
Yeah,
that's a big hit that your quarterback just took, and little Nick Mullens can't take too many of those. Who can?
No,
the throw though.
The good thing here is he'd already been. I think they'd already had one roughing the passer call before this.
Yes.
And so he's really doing a good job of standing in the pocket early in the game.
He's a tough kid. All right, what else we got?
Definitely. Let's go second quarter, 2:33.
Okay, we do a little scrolling. 2:33. Here we go. All right. Guess who he's throwing to? This is my favorite player to watch on the team. All right, let's do this. Ayuk in the slot here. What are we seeing?
Let's watch it. I don't remember what I wrote. I
okay.
didn't write any notes down on this one.
That's all right. So you get quarters coverage?
Oh yeah, this is they got it's the quick route, and he's got the out, but he does a good job of throwing it into the hole and really turning him back up the field.
That's a good point. Right, because an inexperienced quarterback might throw it here. You got to put it behind him intentionally because it's zone.
Yeah, if he throws it, yes. And if he throws that one outside, that's going to be a little bit tougher, and he's not going to get the yards after catch that he does. They mentioned that during the game as well on the broadcast. Just a really good job. So get it to him, and he, him and Ayuk have a good connection through a lot of being at this part of the game.
How could you not have a good connection with Ayuk, right? God,
right.
He's always open. Good throw. Really great throw. Yeah. And yards after the catch. Yards. I love this kid. And about at least four. Nice.
Yep. And we see that throughout the first half when they're moving the ball is, a lot of those situations where they're getting the ball and giving themselves easy third downs or just getting past the sticks on their catches.
The way I looked at the game is that their lack of a run game was going to lose the game for them eventually. They did a good job of staying balanced, but when you're only getting 1 yard to carry, anyway.
Yeah. And and the thing about that is they'd run the ball well in the beginning of the game, and it really just fell off through the second, third quarters. Let's go real quick. Let's jump to the fourth quarter.
Oh, okay.
Not a whole lot really in the third quarter. There was a nice drive there. The second quarter was pretty much the Saints had the ball most of the time.
Okay, where in the fourth quarter were we talking?
Oh, sorry, 3:09.
Sorry. All right. Ooh. Okay, almost there. There we are. This was a nice throw.
They're down 14, but they're really, these are just some really good off schedule plays from Mullens that we haven't seen quite as well. He does a good job on this one. He's going to be getting the ball to Reed. He has to step to his right, get away from the pressure, and he puts it on him as he's coming across.
Yeah, he sees him all the way, just trying to get his body in the right position.
Yeah, and what I really like about this one is that as he's scrambling out of the pocket, he's keeping his eyes down the field. There's a play that we're going to see in the bad section where I think if he had kept his eyes downfield, there's a first down instead of what ended up happening.
I think he wants to go to Jordan Reed all the way. It's just taking Jordan Reed forever to get open. It's just a very long route. He's got to do this and then get by the guy, and then finally he's just getting open now. So you gotta buy some time. You don't expect to see Nick Mullens make that throw.
No, and he does a really good job there. And when you see him first break, he's looking out to the right. He's looking and
I
think that's Bourne. And then he comes back to it. Really nice play.
He really does. Jordan Reed, the 7-second route. But he gets there.
Yep.
And God, I really like Jordan Reed. If they can keep him healthy, he's such a great like third or fourth weapon.
I think so. Maybe him and Kittle together next year would be a nice combination.
Brutal.
For top two.
Yeah. Okay.
Let's go to the next play. It's 301 of the fourth.
Oh, sure. Easy enough. Okay.
This one's really good too because he's going to be getting this one. He actually has to escape a little bit more pressure. He's got a guy right in his face, and he's going to do a good job of stepping up into the pocket and out. And so he's looking to the left. He's looking towards Ayuk on that side of the field. He gets the fast pressure off his right. Does a good job of avoiding that and then escaping out to the right. That's really good play by him. And then he's looking downfield and he sees Ayuk coming across and he makes a nice throw with the man in his face.
That's a hell of a throw. Now that you mention it, Jack. Wow. You know who that reminds me of? Watch it from here before I say it.
Probably another guy that wore number 4.
I was thinking a guy who wore number 5.
This is just really nice.
Oh, man. See, to me, this right here is Jeff Garcia.
Yeah.
Play breaks down. Total poise. Now, Garcia would have been a lot better, but geez. What? Wow.
No, I could see that. Garcia to Owens a lot of times back in the early 2000s. Yeah. That's just a really nice play.
Freaking money. And a great catch. Yeah, dude. This is Jeff Garcia. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's been a long time. Jeez, that's nice. Perfect placement, too.
Yeah, and I know these plays are at the end of the game, towards the garbage time, whatever you want to say, but they're really nice plays, and they're he played well throughout. If we went through, like I said, if we wanted to go through the first half of the game, really the first quarter into the second, there's a lot of good from Mullens throughout.
I'm telling you, man, you just give him a run game, and I think he could win. He could win a fair amount of games on this team.
Yeah,
really. I guess I got to watch this one more time. I love this play. I freaking love this play. Full speed, takes the hit on the money. Oh yeah, that's Nick Mullens. All right.
Really good stuff.
It is. What's next?
Now let's go. Let's switch gears. Let's look at some of the ones that weren't necessarily his best plays. Some of his bad plays.
I have a bad Nick play too, but we'll save that for the end, or we'll just get to it chronologically. What's next?
Well, I'm going to start off in the first quarter. It's actually in the first drive. It's not a horrible play by Mullens, but let's take a look at it.
Okay, where in the first quarter?
Oh, sorry, 11-10.
All right, here we go. All right.
This is a standard Niners play. We see them run all the time. You're going to get an out with the deep curl on the outside. I think that's going to be Ayuk. It's covered well.
Oh, this is interesting.
The thing here that I don't like about it from Mullens' perspective is that he pats the ball one too many times.
Yeah.
And what that does is that's what allows Jenkins to come all the way across the field to make the play.
Yeah. This is an interesting play because I put this in the bad Shanahan section, but maybe that's because I'm biased. But the way I looked at it, and correct me if I'm wrong, is the timing of the drop does not match up with the timing of the route. So he reaches the top of his drop now. I mean, Ayuk isn't going to make his break for another 10 yards. Yeah. So that should have been a deeper drop or a shorter route, because when he just is at the top of his drop, again, tell me if I'm not reading this right, but when he's just here padding it, waiting, it just allows 27 to get all the way over there.
Yeah, the only thing that I'm going to say on that, the only reason why I put this on Nick is because when he pats the ball the first time is really when that ball should be coming out.
Okay, we throw with anticipation.
Yeah, because you know where he's going, and it's a curl, which makes it a pretty easy route. You throw it into that area.
Throw it now.
Yeah,
don't do that.
Right there.
Yeah, interesting. So he needs. Okay, let's. I think you're right. Right there. You're right. You're right. Okay, so one more time. Let's pause it at the first pat and see where Ayuk is. There.
Right there.
Like right there. And he's just starting to break down.
Yep.
Yeah. So why did you do that? It'd be an interesting question to ask him. Why'd you double clutch?
Yeah.
Good call, Jack.
That's
Yeah.
a tough one. I'm not sure on that route if it's a depth that they're running to, or if he's supposed to be running the guy off. Exactly, kind of what they're looking at right there.
Yeah.
But that ball definitely should have been coming out right there when he passed the ball.
Yeah. Good call, Jack. Good call. All right.
Let's go to second quarter now. 5:22.
Okay. I like watching it with you. That way we can talk it through. Because sometimes I'll get like a feeling about a play and be wrong, and then just say, "Hey, Jack, what do you think?" And you're like, "Okay, good point. Good point. Good call."
That's the same thing here.
Yeah.
So this is the one where it's a play action. He's going to be rolling to his right. He ends up keeping the ball and running for a gain of 2. But as you watch this play unfold and he gets off to the edge, if he had kept his eyes up and downfield and in a throwing position, he's going to have Taylor coming open late. The backer's with Taylor right here. He's going to be with him quite a ways. And this is a situation where you see, then all of a sudden, see, there goes the backer.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's able to get that ball downfield and they get a bigger gain.
That's interesting. You know, you're right. But in Nick's defense, let's go frame by frame. At this point, when he decides, screw it, I'm running, I wouldn't necessarily expect Trent Taylor to get open either. No. And the fact that he does is kind of like a Christmas miracle. Like, wow, Trent, oh my God. I guess you still can do it, man. But you're right. You're right. No, you're right. You're absolutely right.
Well, the only reason that I say that he should expect him is because the linebacker's got his back turned to
the wide receiver. Yeah. So all he has to do is slam on the brakes and it's over. Yeah. Which he does.
Yeah. So that's the only thing. Well, I would, if I was coaching Mullens, I would say, hey, attack the offense, attack the line, but keep yourself in position to be able to throw the ball here.
Agree.
Just keep your eyes down the field. If you break the line of scrimmage, then go ahead and then tuck it and run.
Yeah, I mean, how many times would we see Jeff Garcia or Steve Young approach the line of scrimmage and pump fake but not cross it?
Yeah, well, think about Russell Wilson, how much we see him do that. How many times he's throwing the ball and it looks like he's even over the line.
Yeah, just stop, come back. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
He's already put the ball down right at that point.
Yeah. So good eye, Jack. Good eye.
The good thing about it at this point is 2 plays later, he hits the receiver for a first down. So it's kind of a moot point, but still something to look at.
But again, like at this point, the line of scrimmage is here, I believe.
It is.
And he's still committed. And he's open. If this were Steve Young and Jeff Garcia would have had the presence to make that throw. Those are 2 of the best quarterbacks in franchise history, but that's the standard here.
Yeah, because you also saw them keep the ball in the throwing position.
Yes. They wouldn't have tucked it down 5 yards behind the line of scrimmage. They just wouldn't have done it. They would have kept that. Yeah. Yep. Like Nick makes up his mind here, right there. Yep. He's going.
So. Yeah, he doesn't see that linebacker that's going to make the tackle or run up on him as much. So
but Nick has rules. It's fair for him to show him off every once in a while. It was a nice slide at the end too.
Yeah, there you go.
All right, what's next?
Let's go. That's all of the bad Nick I had for the first half. Let's jump to the third quarter. 6:59.
All right. 6:59. I got 6:58. Hopefully it's the same one. The short pass to Kendrick Bourne on first down. Let's see.
Which one's this?
This is, hold on.
No, this is going to be the, this is.
Am I in the wrong quarter here?
We're looking at
quarter 4. Oh,
quarter 3.
Hold on. This is when I start to lose it. Okay, hold on. What was it again? 7 what?
6:59.
6:59, right? Yeah. Oh, yeah, this is definitely bad. Okay, let's watch it.
Yeah.
Only down 7 here.
Yeah, they're only down 7. They'd come out and they were having a really good, opening drive in the third quarter. He'd been playing well right here on this drive. He just does not see Jenkins drop into the hole. He's looking to the left the whole way, and he doesn't see him drop off the line.
Dude, Jenkins had his number all game. Jenkins is good.
Yeah, they had a really good plan with their safeties, playing around the line of scrimmage throughout the game. There are different things there, but he just doesn't see him at all, and isn't able to sneak it over him.
What is this coverage? You got man-to-man down here. You got zone over here. You got one safety deep. What is this, like cover 3 with a lock on the outside, basically?
That's what
this guy's like.
Yeah. And they have like Jenkins playing like the middle linebacker, reading his eyes.
Pretty much, and he stares him down, right?
Yeah, well, if you see, he looks at him real quick when he first drops. As he starts to drop, you'll see Mullens. Yeah. Mullens sees him.
27 here.
Mullens sees him going to his left.
Yeah.
And so he thinks he's going to be out of the way. So then he
comes back
to the end cut.
Yeah, and again, he if he had like kept his eyes straight, maybe that wouldn't have happened. But Jenkins sees it now.
He's just
now.
holding his eyes the whole way. He falls back into the middle of the field, but he's watching his eyes.
Interesting.
I'm not sure if he throws it a little bit late too, and that kind of helped out. But yeah, just he definitely doesn't see him throughout.
It's also a hell of a catch.
It is
by DB.
It's too bad the 49ers safety doesn't do that.
Honestly, right? I mean, Jimmy Ward had a much easier one gift wrapped to him and couldn't seal the deal.
Yeah, pretty much the same exact thing.
Pretty much the same exact thing. All right.
Good call. Let's go to the fourth quarter now. 12-15.
Okay. All right. Almost there. Boom. Okay. Oh, I have one more for Bad Nick that I want to run by you and ask what you think. So after this, let's do that.
Okay. On this one, this is the one he's going to actually start off on this one, looking to the left. He's looking to Ayuk on the left side, and he comes back and throws it over the middle.
Yeah.
Or to the outside to Juszczyk.
Yeah, and it's almost picked.
Yeah. What I don't like about that is he's already looking to the left, and he actually has when he sees that Ayuk's covered deep, he actually should be coming down to the running back. The running back got this open right there. For some reason, he comes across. I think it's because of that pressure that he's getting off his left side that he pulls away from it. But that's where the ball should have gone. It should have been
good call
in here.
Good call. Yeah, that is Bad Nick. Yeah, that's McKinnon's open. Ooh, that's disconcerting. Let me go back to the first quarter real quick,
sure,
if you don't mind. I have. Let me see exactly when it is. 12:28 second quarter. This is one of the slot blitzes where he gets crushed. And my question is this his fault? 12:28 second quarter. Okay. I don't think this is it. Oh, yeah, it definitely is. Okay. Oh, God, Nick. Kids don't play football. So you got a straight drop back from under center, 5-man protection. Scat back is going out in the flat. Nick Mullens never sees the slot blitz. So obviously it's not that he made a bad decision. He just doesn't see it. But if he had seen it, you throw it here, right?
I think. Well, he's going to the corner.
It's going to the corner. Yeah. Well, that's not the hot route, though.
No, because he's looking to his right. He doesn't see the blitz coming.
Yeah, that's the problem.
Yeah, he doesn't see the blitz coming at all. So that's what happens on this one. He's looking out there, and it's just a blown protection call, I guess.
Oh my God!
They don't show any. 22 doesn't show anything that he's going to be coming on this route.
That's true.
Go back to the beginning really quick, and let's just see before the ball snapped
what his body language is. Yeah, he's really good.
Yeah, no,
he doesn't give it away, and he doesn't see it.
No, and that one he didn't. The reason I asked that, I wanted to go back and see real quick, is because earlier in the game when you could tell when he was going to be coming, he'd get that inside foot
kind of cocked. Yeah,
so he could head, so he knew he was coming.
Yeah. Hey, at least the Niners have Mitch Wishnowsky and not Chauncey Gardner-Johnson, right? Jesus, it's a big hit. It's a big hit. Quarterback can't take too many of those and keep playing the same way. Not to make excuses, but geez, the head snaps back and the feet come off the ground. Oh, my God! Don't play this sport.
Yeah, no, 22's really made some really nice plays and showed his physicality throughout this game.
This is like Aeneas Williams on Steve Young, no joke. I mean, it's not the same, but it's like the same type of lead up to it. Jeez. Yeah. Nick, be careful out there. All right. Okay. Not Nick's fault. That's just unfortunate. All right. Should we go back to the fourth quarter?
Let's go to 6:03 of the fourth.
Okay. God, that was big. All right. 6:03. All right. Oh, this is the last one, basically. The last gasp in the game.
No, this is before that. I think this is where they're going to end up kicking a field goal on this drive. He throws the ball out here to the left. He's predetermined that he's going to the left side, probably because he's got Ayuk over there.
Yeah,
he really should have looked to the right, because if you look up on the top of the screen, you got an out with a little bit deeper of a slant combination, and you get Richie James wide open.
Oh, yep, sure, right. You're absolutely right.
So. Like on something like that, my question really to him is, why are you looking that way? The ball gets knocked down at the line of scrimmage, so it never gets to Ayuk. But why is he looking in that direction as opposed to the other side? If you're able to get an honest answer out of him,
right? And oh man, so you would call this again? Looks like cover 3 to me. And if you know that it's zone, then you know that Richie James is going to be running a slant against outside leverage and should be open. Yeah, you're right.
Yep.
I don't know what he thought this was pre-snap. I mean, I guess he thinks it's man because 27 goes in. Maybe they disguised it and he got confused. Is that possible?
It looks like there's a little bit of man action going on.
So pre-snap, it looks like it's man, and they're all squaring up, and then all of a sudden they play outside leverage.
Yeah,
I don't know. Maybe he's taught if it's man, you look left. If it's zone, you look right, and he's confused. Does that look right with the route combinations?
Yeah, it looks like they're running man with coming out of it looks like they're running man 2, and then they drop into a man free.
So if it's man, you get a quick slant to Ayuk, but if it's zone, you get the dig to James. I don't know, but is it possible they coach it that way?
I'm not sure how they're running.
Nah,
that one, this one looks similar to an earlier route from earlier in the game where he does hit James on the slant for a nice game.
Yeah,
I'd have to go back and take a look at it, but I just don't like the fact that he's looking to the left.
Yeah,
he's looking at the short side of the field when he's got a lot more room to work with on the other side.
Absolutely. And he never looks to the right.
No, because he's trying to get this out quick.
Yeah. That's what pressure does, right?
Yeah.
That's what pressure does. Also, can they get a back who blocks, please?
Yeah, that's 48 in there on that one. But
yes, yeah. Austin Walter, dude. Okay. Well, what else we got?
Let's go. That's what I have as far as the good Nick and the bad Nick.
Okay.
There was a couple other things too, just kind of looking at the game, let's go to the first quarter, 5:36.
All right.
This is still some stuff, kind of just, as far as the way the game plays out.
Sure.
So this was their second possession, and this is on their, on this one, he's going to be throwing it down to the left, to McKinnon. McKinnon's got to catch it.
Yeah.
Everybody else on this route's covered. McKinnon's open. Ball goes through his hands. So now instead of having 3rd and 10, you're looking at 3rd and long. Well, 3rd and 10 still going to be long, but not as long as 3rd and 18.
Yeah, you got to catch that.
Yeah.
Yep. Agree.
So there was that one. Let's go to.
Okay.
Did you have something?
Okay. Can we stick with McKinnon?
Sure.
Since we just saw him, I mean, let's just do him real quick because I have a problem with him, and I think the Niners need to sign a new running back. I mean, it's fine to have him as a scat back, but if you know that he's your lead guy, there are guys in the street who can do more than what he's doing. So let's real quick look at like 3 of his clips.
Okay.
First of all, 12:29 first quarter. We won't belabor the point too much. You guys already know what I'm going to show you with Jerick McKinnon, but I think it's worth watching. And Kyle, if you're watching, you got to really look at this. What are we looking at here? Let's see.
This is going to be a toss to the right.
Yeah. And it's like, okay, look at it from this angle. And maybe I'm nitpicking, but if this were Raheem Mostert, he would be trying to get the edge. You got Mike McGlinchey on a safety. I mean, the safety has decent position to set the edge, but come on, get out there. No?
I'm going to disagree with you.
Okay, fair enough.
He's running to where the ball's supposed to go. And this is one that actually one of our followers reached out and was sending.
He's trying to follow use check.
Yeah, well, the hole is supposed to be. He's supposed to cut up in there. If you let's go back to the start of the play.
Okay.
And just pause it.
Yep. Blocking down, kicking out. Yeah.
Look at the guard right now. The guard has a man head up on him a little bit to the outside shade of him. So there's no reason for him to block down on this. This play's going outside. So his job should be to run through the outside shoulder to the linebacker. Instead, he just turns down. What happens is that gives the linebacker a free run to the outside, and he's going to blow up Juszczyk, who's a little too high.
Good call.
And
Juszczyk, good stuff, Jack.
And that's where this play gets stopped. Is that you got linebacker gets a free run, Juszczyk doesn't get low enough, and that's where the play gets blown up. It should have been a gain. I agree with you that if this was Mostert in this play. And those plays made it's going to be a bigger gain than what we would have gotten here.
Tom Compton, everybody. Hey, real quick, Tom Compton, ladies and gentlemen.
And that one really shows it there. How the guy's on his outside shoulder, he should be running through that outside shoulder up to the
no doubt. All right, 2 more real quick, and tell me if I'm wrong. One is at the goal line here, and one is pass protection. So here we go in the gun.
Yep.
Seems to me he's got a cutback lane. I don't know.
Yep, he does. He does. And if you look at his feet, he just gets his feet all tied up and doesn't plant to make the cut quick enough.
Like Yeah, like if he could have like stopped on his right foot, like
Right.
here, like
The next
there, like instead of having that extra little 3 steps,
Yeah.
he
Yeah.
might have had a chance.
No, definitely. That he definitely should have been planting his foot. Instead, he kind of got himself caught in between. And his
Yeah, I don't know if he saw it late or what.
right there. He should be cutting right there, right before he starts to break himself down.
And the thing is, he's actually made that cut this year. So I don't really know what to say. Maybe he just tripped on the turf or what. Final one, real quick.
Well, that what you just said as far as the trip, that's kind of what I was. If I'm giving a benefit of the doubt when I was looking at it, I was thinking that might have been what happened there.
Okay.
But he definitely needs to cut that one back.
All right. Next play. And we'll just look at it from this angle.
Yeah.
56. I mean,
he tries to cut and just gets run.
Yeah.
56 makes a really nice play here too. You get the first off, it's a bad cut.
Yep.
But 56 just really shows that his athleticism to be able to jump to the side and push him down like he does.
I guess it's hard for me to, I'm not going to criticize Jerick McKinnon on this play. It's 3rd and 5. Kyle Shanahan called a pass. If you know you're going to leave your running back into block and you're not going to try to have him run a route and beat a linebacker, it should be use check. Enough. I don't know why they're paying use check all that they pay him. They don't use him enough. This should be use check. It's a terrible matchup for Jerick McKinnon.
McKinnon's done a good job at times this year in pass protection. He really struggled in this game though. And I agree with you on that point. If you're going to put Juszczyk out there, let him get out there. I don't know what they're doing with that guy. They're paying him so much money, and he's not even really a part of their game plan anymore.
It doesn't make any sense. I mean, it seems pretty clear they're not going to bring him back next year, but he's still on the team now. You don't have to phase him out just yet. You're still paying him. I don't get it.
Right.
All right. That's enough of McKinnon. What do you want to do?
I was going to go real quick. Let's look at second quarter, 12-22.
Okay. That was a quick little McKinnon digression.
That was a good one because that was bad.
How about Jordan Howard? Come on. About Alfred? No, not Alfred Morris, but Jordan Howard's like 27 years old. He had a bad season last year. He really couldn't. Of all the guys who are averaging 1 yard per carry, he might be a little bit better. I don't know. Enough of Jordan. All right.
Yeah. So this is going to be this is going to be a really nice play by Reed. This is the completion to Reed over the middle.
Oh yeah.
It's a really nice play by Reed. And this is a situation where Mullens, he's backing up. He's gaining that depth like we talked about. He just doesn't he gets the ball a little bit too low on his arm. He's going to get hit as he's throwing the ball. I think his hand might even get hit as it's coming out of his hand. But if this ball's up, Reed's able to probably get the first down.
Yeah. He's flinging it like while jumping backward. Doesn't get to follow through. What a freaking catch.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. So he does get hit on the arm, I believe.
It's pretty
and the
close.
Ball. Yeah. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Wow. With his left hand.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
It was a great catch. And if he's catching that ball in stride, it's a first down by the 49ers.
Yes, absolutely. What a player.
Yeah.
Good for him.
And the only other one that I had on as far as that goes would be, kind of looking at their passing game would be the fourth quarter, 10:44.
Okay. There we go.
This is the swing pass to Hasty. It ends up being a loss, I think, for 5. And he's got for the season now with his broken collarbone. But as you watch this play, it's well covered. There's nobody out there. They're trying to run it. They're trying to run a wheel here, and they do a really good job of it. Ayuk doesn't get off the line of scrimmage on this one, and they're sitting over the top, and that's the only place to go with the football. So I just wanted to kind of point that one out. There was a lot of, you saw this a lot through the game. And some of the incompletions was really good coverage and that type of thing where he's having to check down.
I see. So Kyle Shanahan was trying to set this up by getting the defense to think the ball's going to the running back, because often when the Niners have straight dropbacks from under center, that's what it is, a screen or a little quick pass. So they're trying to,
He's really wanting them to work that slant wheel combination as well.
Yes.
He's looking for this to get to the second level, to be where they're putting that strong. They're looking to get the safety in trouble is what they're looking for.
Right. I see.
But with the way the coverage breaks down and the pressure, let's go to the ball
there.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
let me look through my list real quick and see if I got anything for you. McGlinchey and Armstead. Yeah, that's all I got that you didn't go over. McGlinchey and Armstead. We could save McGlinchey, although nah. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do a whole McGlinchey playlist tomorrow with all of his best blocks from this season. But let's just real quick give a preview of the best of Mike McGlinchey from this year, and then the best of Eric Armstead. So 11:05 first quarter, real quick. Yeah. This is Mike McGlinchey. And Mike, if you think I'm nitpicking, sorry. You're right. Stop doing this. Okay. No, wait. I ruined it. Watch it. This is better. Okay, going up against Marcus Davenport. Good player. He is a good player. Former first-round pick. Mike McGlinchey. And
McGlinchey just gets, I don't know if I've ever seen a tackle who's getting knocked down like this so often in pass protection. It's just ridiculous. It's on a weekly basis we're seeing this kind of a play out of him.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. All right. So that's one. All right, one more, and then we'll be done with him. Let me real quick. It is McGlinchey, 13:02 second quarter. All right.
Yes. Right. That was the other one I was going to tell you.
Yeah. All right. 13:02. Yeah. This is a run play.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And he gets just blown up by a safety.
Yes, he does. Okay, here we go. 69. I guess he's expecting to block Cam Jordan. I don't know what happens here. Nope. He pulls and he goes for it and just gets by Chauncey Gardner-Johnson. And that's not the first time he's gotten knocked on his back by a defensive back this season. So guys, tomorrow look forward for other classic plays from Mike McGlinchey's 2020 season. Yeah. And then real quick, Eric Armstead, because I like Eric Armstead and we've always had a great rapport. I think it would only be fair for me to show this. 4:14 second quarter. And this is really, you guys have seen this play before. Oh, did I? Oh wait, no, it's 4:44. Okay. I saw it the television copy, but it's also really good from the All 22. Here's Eric Armstead playing defensive end. And this is going to be here's Alvin Kamara with the ball. Eric Armstead's feeling like, I don't really have to try on this play because they're going to make the play. So you got 33 running over, 92 running over, 57 running over, 99 from behind Eric Armstead. Beats Eric Armstead in the race. Oh, no, Armstead just whiffs and falls. And then here comes 99 with a real effort. Drives him back. Hyder again. And then Tavarius Moore comes in, and then Eric Armstead tackles Tavarius Moore.
Yeah.
That is the play of the year from Eric Armstead. Man, I love that. Let's watch it in fast motion just to get a sense of how much this dude was jogging.
Yeah, that's even better. My 20 million just doesn't get you as much as it used to anymore.
Tavarius Moore felt him at the end, though. Hey, good job, dude. Hey, wait.
Yeah.
All right. That's all I got for Eric Armstead. Good effort. Good try. You got anything else?
Yeah, I got a few things.
Okay.
Let's take a look at a couple of things on the defense I found interesting.
Okay.
Let's go to the first quarter, and it's 6:32.
Okay. Here we go.
This is the first third down of the game. Oh, I think we're in the wrong play.
Oh, okay, my bad. Hold on. 6:32 first quarter.
6:32 of the first quarter.
I think that's the right one. This is third down. It's an incomplete pass to Michael Thomas, and it is the first third down of the game.
Okay.
Let's see. It's the errant throw to Michael Thomas. Let's check out the alignment on the D line. Yeah, you're right. This is it. Look who's at the end.
Yeah, that's one of them. They did this a couple of times in the game, so you're right. So they did this a couple of different times. And Armstead last year was much better at rushing the passer from the inside. So they made a couple of switches, and they did this both with Jones and they also did it with Kinlaw, where they bumped them out to the outside.
Yes.
So that they get Armstead down.
Now, I think he's still a B gap rusher, and you're going to get Dre Greenlaw off the C gap, but still, this is a very interesting alignment here.
Yeah.
And it's sort of, it's nice. It allows you to get all your interior rushers inside, basically. You get two B gap rushers and an A gap rusher. That's great.
Yeah. So it was a nice little change up, similar to what they did. We saw them do with Marcel Harris, where they kind of took a page out of their 2017 playbook of what they did with Eric Reed by putting Harris in there as a third linebacker. It's a nice deal too. More speed, more aggression on the field.
I like that a lot. That's a great call for them.
Yeah. Really was.
Yeah. Good eye on that one. I didn't notice that.
If we go to the second quarter, Let's go to 145
Okay.
of the second quarter. The 49ers defense played really well throughout this game. They really didn't give up many big plays. They really made them work most of the game. This is one of the few though where that was a bust. So this is right after the fourth down, the failed fourth down by the 49ers. It's the series following. A little screen pass out here. None of the line. It's not really well read by the lineman.
Yeah.
The thing to point out here though too is you also have Dwayne Greenlaw coming out and overrunning the play.
He's doing his Quan Alexander impression.
Yeah, pretty much, because what he does is he misses the play and blocks the corner from being able to help him making the play.
Right, because the corner's setting the edge here. Dre Greenlaw doesn't need to do that. He needs to take on a blocker.
Right, he needs to come up he needs to be taking on that guy and between the two of them be making that tackle right there.
Yeah.
Yep.
So he misses it and then gets in the cornerback's way, and then Fred Warner misses too, and then now you got a big problem.
Yeah.
Again, though, okay, Jimmy Ward. I wouldn't. He makes $10 million a year, and it's like the running of the bulls. It's like that guy who jumps in Spain. He's like, I'm getting out of there. I don't want to get touched.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Yeah, that's a really ugly looking play. That's great hustle though, right there by Kerry Hyder to get down all the way down the field and actually push this guy out of bounds.
Kerry Hyder might be he's been so good this year.
Yeah. If you go back and watch this play, watch where Hyder starts, where that ball's thrown to where he is when the ball's thrown. He's in the backfield back there.
Yeah, he's one of these four guys.
Yep, and he's able to chase this thing all the way down.
Here's Armstead. Here's Hyder. Armstead. Hyder. Armstead.
Yep.
Hyder. Armstead, good effort.
Yeah. The only way that I bail out Jimmy Ward on this play is that he's
doing his job.
You could say he's doing his job because he's slowing him down for the cavalry to show up.
Yes.
But it just looks really ugly.
Also, another guy hustling his butt off. 33.
Yeah.
33. That's 4.3 speed.
No, he needs to be out there all the time for the rest of the year, going into the next year. That's the move you're going to see.
Absolutely. I like Marcel Harris at linebacker over Azeez Al-Shaair as well.
Yeah.
Got to say.
Yeah. Yep.
All right. What else we got?
I got two more that I want to go over. Let's go one more defensive play, though, before we get to the other one.
Okay.
Fourth quarter, 9:20.
All right. 9:20. There we go. Oh, I already know.
Yeah.
I'm excited to watch this.
This one right here at this point of the game, it's 20-17, and it's still a game. It's early in the fourth quarter, and this is, Ward does a good job. He's sitting right in the hole, and Winston's going to throw it right at him, and Ward does what he normally does and doesn't make a play. Yes, he gets the pass breakup, but that's two plays after this, you get a muff punt. So instead of having a turnover right here where you're going to get the ball around the New Orleans 30 at the worst if he's able to catch this ball and start running, instead you stop him on third down, you get a muff punt, and those kind of things. Ward is not a game-changing player.
This is also a weird. I think somehow they got like a busted coverage. Like 33 is supposed to be in man coverage and Ward's supposed to be dropping, I would think, because there's no one in the post. So he gets back there. I think he's out of position. He's motioning to Tavarius Moore to pick up 17. So I don't know what's going on here, but it seems like if he's motioning down, then Ward should be filling that space.
Yeah.
Anyway, catch the ball, buddy.
Yeah, catch the ball.
From this angle. End of story.
And who knows what happens if you make that play right there? We're looking at a potentially completely different fourth quarter.
Catch the ball. Two hands.
Yeah, both hands on
End
the
of
ball.
story.
Yep.
Oh, Jimmy, $10 million man doesn't get away. Doesn't get you what it used to.
No.
Oh, how's the body language though? It's all right. It's what I do all the time.
Yeah,
Not
slap himself on
surprised.
the head and move on to the next play.
Pretty much.
Yep.
All right.
The only other one that I wanted to look at really quick was let's go to the second quarter, 11:39, and this is back to the offense.
Okay. 11:39. Oh, wait a second. Second quarter?
Yes.
I don't see it. Just a second. No, I'm in the third quarter. Just a second. Oh. Okay, here we go. 11:29. No, 11:39. 11:39 is fourth down. Are you trying to get to? Hold on.
I want to get the fourth down from the middle of the field.
Okay, hold on. second quarter, 11. What?
I've got 11:39. I wrote down.
Second quarter, 11:39.
They're showing.
I see it as. Oh, wait a second. Hold on, folks.
Oh.
End quarter 2. Yeah, 11:49 is fourth quarter. That's fourth down. Here, Wisnowski punts 53 yards.
Oh, that's a punt. I'm looking for the 4th and 1.
The 4th and 1. All right, we can find that. I think that would have been before. Let's see. Hold on. 4th and. All right, we can find this.
Sorry, everybody.
It's all good. 4th and 1. You're talking about the McKinnon run?
Yeah.
All right. Well, let me just search for McKinnon. Boom. End of story. All right. McKinnon, 3rd and goal, no gain. Wait, where you at? 3rd down.
It should be
-4. -4. Okay. 5. Here we go. This is it. 3rd and 18. No, it's not. No, it's not. Hold on.
It's going to be
so hard.
I'm sorry. It's in the second quarter. It's probably around right. It's right after the 2-minute warning.
Okay. In the second quarter. All right. Well, let me get out of that.
Because at this point, the score is still 10-0. And the 49ers had their drive. And
all right. This is the most exciting part of the show. No, I'm just kidding. All right. It's going to be after the 2-minute warning. Okay. Okay. All right. It's such a great play. It's worth, there it is. It's worth waiting for. Here we go. All right, people.
There we go. Now the reason that I'm picking this one out, and I if you pause it real quick.
Yep.
If we go just back to the beginning, this is I like the fact that we're going for it here on 4th down. It's 10-10. We're on our side of the field. What I really don't like is the play call. And the reason I don't like this play call is you and I just talked about this play last week when they played the Packers. When they get in, they've run this play so often in short yardage that as soon as you see Welly go in motion, you know what the play is. He's going to be running down. He's basically supposed to be kicking out the end.
Split belly zone, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
And they
run this out play here.
Yeah. And it's just that they run this play so often and they blow it up.
Yeah.
You've got a couple of things happening that the man is able to split through, and you've got also, if you look out there, Jenkins is coming in off the edge as well.
Well, you got 68 blocking no one. That's all. That's a problem right off the bat.
Yep.
68 and 69 blocking the same guy. That's going to be a problem. And then you got 27. 82 didn't get him. 13. 82 didn't get him.
Yeah. This is going to be a tough one anyway, because you've got, if you look at the way that they're flowing on the defense, you've got Alexander, meeting the linebacker. He knows what's coming too. Look at that get off he gets.
Yeah.
And he's going to be blowing up Dwelly right there. And you've got the linebackers coming across. So even if he's not hit the line of scrimmage right there,
there's nowhere to go.
There's nowhere to go because you've got 3 guys there to take him out.
You know what happened to Shanahan on this play? As coaches would say, he got tendencied.
Yes.
And that means that he had a tendency on short yardage situation. This is his favorite play. The Saints did their homework. They saw it coming. Tendencied. Yeah. And what happens is the day after when you're having your meeting, if he were on the Raiders and Al Davis were still alive, Al Davis would have chewed him out.
Oh yeah.
He would shoot him out. You cannot. How did you let the Saints tendency you like that? And Kyle would be like, blah, 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 blah. That was the cool thing about Al Davis. Everyone tries to be like him, like Jerry Jones and stuff, but he was actually a freaking coach. So when he did tear into coaches, you had to respect him until he was about 85.
He knew what he was talking about for a long time.
He did. All right. Is that it?
Yeah, that's enough for today, I think.
Oh, that was good. That was good. I'm sorry I didn't watch the whole thing. It was a brutal tape. It was brutal. But you did a great job. I learned from it today. There were certain ones that I would have gotten wrong had I not talked to you, so I appreciate it. But I'm not going to hold any punches for Michael Lynch tomorrow. And I'm not going to run that one by you first. Sorry, guys. That one is just going to be NC-17. Only adults can watch. That's going to be some gory stuff. So
looking forward to it.
Thanks, Jack. Thanks everyone for watching. We'll be back next week. This is a bye week. So I guess Jack and I will have to huddle up and figure out an audible what we're going to do next week, but we'll figure it out. Jack, I'll see you soon.
All right. Take care.